Hey there, welcome to AutoNet. So today I want to talk a little bit about these the dev labs that I took about before. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try one of these dev labs that I've never used before. So I'm going to try and create an iOS project, and I have not used iOS since before Swift came out and everything was Objective-C. It's been a long time. So let's see how I do here. Now, one caveat is I did run through this exercise once because I had issues configuring the setup for the iOS project. If you first thing I did was go through the install setup guide on the developer pages here, and I tried using this CocoaPods first. That was my first mistake. This whole trying to use CocoaPods to get things working, just could not get it to work. It didn't matter what I did. So I did get things to work when I installed the SDK manually, and I'll go through this and show you how to do this right now. Um, Actually, I'm not going to install the SDK manually on video, but just follow the instructions. You're good to go. I recommend doing this way. If you get the whole pods thing to work, awesome. Let me know how you did it because I could not do it. So, okay, create iOS projects. First thing is to go ahead and open xcode. So let's do that. We're going to create a single view application, and we're going to call it, oops, excuse me, let me go over here. All right, we're going to create a single view application, and it's going to be a Swift application, and we're going to call it ArcGIS Starter App. So ArcGIS Starter App. All right, and I put my organization name as AutoNet in here, and it's Swift app. Okay, let's get going. I'll just save it in the same folder. That ArcGIS app, that's the first one I went through where things are working. This is already breaking on me. Again, this was a whole pods thing I did before. All right, so let's go to ArcGIS Starter App, pod, de-integrate. This should just work, right? Maybe not. Okay, so we got our app here. Let's go ahead and let's follow the instructions here to get things set up. First thing we want to do is we want to set framework search path. So I'm just going to copy this. Let's go to build settings. I had to set mine all and combined. Let's just do framework search. All right, cool. So there's my search paths. Got to click in that thing just right. All right, so added that. Let's do the other linker flags. So again, I'm just going to search for other linker flags. There we go. It's right there. Add that there. Okay, now I'm going to do is I need to add the resource bundle. And the way you do that is, and this one, I granted, again, I have not used xcode in a long time, but you just do that by going to File, Add Files to ArcGIS App, and then from here, I need to go to Home and go to Library, SDKs, ArcGIS, and we see the path in here, ArcGIS.framework, versions, current, resources, and add the ArcGIS bundle. All right, awesome. So we got that going. And then it's got this instructions in here. This is a little weird. It's only in the DevLabs one. I didn't see it in the setup for the regular guides page. So I don't exactly know why I have to do this, but I'm going to follow the instructions accordingly, and I'm going to do it. Basically, update this this file here. Update this file here. I cannot talk for the life of me. Okay, so now we've done all that setup. This here took me forever to do just to figure out how to get this working. Now I can actually do some stuff and write some code. First thing I do is open the main storyboard in the project navigator right here, and you're going to add a new view. And you go to view, but click on this little circle with the square in it right there. Actually, I must have typed in view right here, and I'll probably get a couple of them. But coming up bottom, get a regular view, and just kind of drop it on here. All right. I'm gonna size it so that it fits the whole screen in here, and call it ArcGIS map view. Okay. So we've done that part. That's what it wanted us to do in here. So yeah, we set the class attribute to ArcGIS map view. Good to go. So now we want to bring stuff into the actual Swift file. So that's going to be viewcontroller.swift. So in here, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to add the import ArcGIS. All right. Save. That's still good. And do the linking of the view up to map view. So I can do it this way, which is pretty simple. You can also do it another way. Actually, I'll just do it. You can do it this way too. So if you come over here and you go to the main storyboard, you can actually right-click here and drag it, and then give it a name for the outlet, right? So you can call it map view as well. And it says storage is weak, so it's a weak connection. And it basically will do the same thing. So it's doing the same thing for us here. All right, so, okay, just give you two ways to do it. Follow the instructions, just do it the way the instructions say. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this part under my did load, view did load. Come in here, add that. Bam, okay, that's good to go. Now I need to do one more thing. I need to come over here and right click on view controller, grab this outlet for the map view and drag it to the ArcGIS map view that I created here. All right, so I need to do that one little bit there, save it. All right, that was the last instruction here, number 10. Now step 11 is Command R and cross your fingers. This little bit, there was some weirdness happening when I did this. I had my build worked, but the app failed because I forgot to do I didn't do the linking correctly. This whole dragging the controller thing over. So okay, so we've got our simulator running, a simulator loading. I should see a map. No errors yet. No errors yet. No map. Oh, there we go. And now we have a map. I don't know why it doesn't fill the whole screen. I don't know. View as iPhone 6. I think I needed to change this to Pro. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing all that. But it didn't size it correctly. This simulator is set for iOS 7. I don't care. Minor detail. But here is my map. And I'm good to go. That's pretty nice, right? So there you go. That's how you do a dev lab. It's something you have no idea about how you're doing, right? I had no clue how to set this up. Like I said, for me, the hardest part was the installation bit. Downloading and installing the SDK, because I screwed something up when I first did the install. I don't think I referenced the bundle correctly. And then I screwed up even further trying to get fancy and use this whole pods thing. So my recommendation, skip the pods, do it manually, and you should be good to go. Thanks a lot.